It is time now for Masterpiece of the Week. Peyton, take it away.
She said, list this.
What's happening, guys?
Hey.
Well, we're at the card show, Peyton.
Yeah, no, I don't see anyone in studio, so I imagine y'all are somewhere.
Is it quiet around there since we're not there today?
Very quiet, except the gnats are out again, so.
Are they saving money? Did they turn the AC off and just like, hey, just,
Dude, that would be smart.
you know, just the
No,
way
we-
Usher says, let
Deal
it
with the
burn.
heat. Yeah, let it burn.
We just have the blinds down in here, so like there's just no sunlight. But no, it's
Kinda-
nice, and I would think probably like 84 in here right now. Man.
Nice. All right,
Too
man.
bad. But yeah, this is Masterpiece of the Week, which Reggie, I think, is this week 3 that he hasn't done this?
Are you serious?
Does he
Well, I
even
don't
work
think-
for y'all anymore?
He's not, I don't think honestly, I don't think he'll ever do it again.
I wasn't here for 2 weeks.
He'll always, well,
He'll
And he
miss
hosted
some-
this morning.
Yeah, he hosted this morning, but he usually aren't getaway days usually like Thursday though,
yeah, Sunday, Wednesday, or Thursday.
yeah. So yeah, we'll probably get him back next time. Yeah, next week I bet.
Okay.
Maybe.
Well, this is Masterpiece of the Week. We do every Friday here at 1:30 on 105.3 The Fan. And it's where we play some of the weird, funny, strange audio, usually that Mike says.
Yeah.
And then we vote for it. And this one, actually, Mike says, we'll start off here. He's actually not wrong on this one.
I gotta eat. If I don't eat, I'm gonna die.
I mean, that is true.
Yep.
Dude, was this a day that you were very hungry though? Like I think that
Yeah.
was this week.
I think it was Wednesday.
Yeah, you were very hungry and you forgot your lunch
Yeah.
or something like that.
I did not prep my time well in the morning. The clock got away from me, and I had to get to work, and I could not get my pre-made meal to get into the car.
Well, and someone's eating your Thin Bars, right, too? You didn't have those
yeah.
either.
Hey, Jack Nuts, who's ever doing that? You owe me $2 every time you
That's
eat a
per
thick
bar,
Thin Bar.
yeah.
I bet it's Peyton.
No.
But you go to
Yeah.
other places and they're like $3.50, and I'm like, these things are $2 at Kroger. Why are you marking them up so much?
Because that's the way they do it. What I think is funny about that clip though is Mike says I gotta eat. This is one meal. And he's like, if I don't eat, I'm gonna die. And I feel like that's like my son exaggerates a little bit.
Yeah.
But I still think it's hilarious.
Deal with it.
So, Cory here, you invented a new sport. Listen to this.
Because Mike, you played professional baseball.
What
You
kind of
had
baseball?
Professional.
Professional.
Professional. Yeah, man. Sometimes when you have to say more words than usual, not all the words come out the right way. Like Mike goes through this too. People will text in and say, "Mike, did you really say?" I don't know. You have a couple of different words that you say different that people get all upset at and bent out of shape about. But I think it's just part of what makes Mike Mike.
Yeah, I mean, what I would say is thank you for listening and deal with it.
I am using that. I've told you, I'm using that a lot more around the house. Nobody likes it. Like, no, but you
Yeah.
know what? They do end up dealing with
Yeah.
it. They're like, well, crap.
Yeah.
They don't like having to deal with it.
Conversation
but,
over.
Yeah, they're like, well, crap. He kind of put his foot down on that one. So I like using this a lot. Just
I'll
deal
apologize when I need to, but if I don't feel like I need to, you just have to deal
with
with
it. Just
it.
deal with it. It's becoming beneficial to me as a father. I'll tell you that.
So, this next one, Mike shows that he is the alpha male.
I'm going to show my dominance as a man over you.
And Cory agrees.
I did. I was just like, all right. But that was. What is that? What was that in reference to? That was, you weren't just saying that to me. You were talking about something else.
He probably
I don't
was saying it
know.
to you.
I don't know. I was thinking about
Just
that
like
about
a clubhouse.
the.
It is a clubhouse thing, or like fighting in a clubhouse and stuff like that. I think that was the kind of the
Oh, yeah,
conversation.
yeah.
Was whenever you kind of have to establish in a clubhouse that, or in a locker room, because Jesse Holly would say it's kind of like a prison style thing where you have to let people know that you're not just going to let people push you around.
Yeah, and it's kind of like a handshake afterwards. Like, all right, you showed that you'll stand up for yourself.
That happened. That did happen to me in high school on the baseball team. I was a sophomore, and one of the guys got in trouble, and he was like, "You're the reason I'm in trouble." He's like, "So meet me out back." And I was like, all right, well, let's go. He hit a home run off of you, by the way. He claims that he hit a home
What's
run off
his
of you.
name?
His name's Nick Bradbury.
And he played at Bryan Adams?
Played at Bryan Adams against
Was
you.
this in summer ball? Because
May have been
Bryan
a
Adams did
tournament.
not hit a home run off
may
of
have,
me.
may have been a tournament or something, but he claims that hey, Nick, if you're out there, go ahead and message Mike.
Yeah, what year? I had a .6 ERA my senior year, so it was pretty tough to score a run off of me.
But he was like, meet me behind the dugout. And I was like, all right. And I went to meet him, and before the rest of the team got back there, it was just me and him, and he was like, look, I really don't want to fight you right now, but I had to tell everybody else that I'm not going to let you just do that. And I was like, well, if you're ready to fight, I'm ready to too. And he was like, nah, let's just not. But let's just act like we worked it out.
No, I think you just fight him there, right? If he calls you out, I think you just say, okay, well, no, we're already behind the dugout. Let's do this.
Yeah, let's go. Where's my bat? I took it with me anyway. It was right behind me.
Okay, so on this next one, Cory, I have no context on this, but you'll have to explain what's happening here.
That are nut jobs.
Man, there are a lot of people out there that I feel are like that.
These like
there are
peanuts
there are a lot
of jobs that are nuts.
Yeah, there are a lot of jobs that are nuts. I mean, come on, look at
Radio's a nut job.
Just today. You know, we're out here with all this crazy chaos going on around us, and we're making this thing happen. So yeah, there's a lot of nut jobs out there, man.
All right, so on this next one, Mike, he's going off on an NBA player. I'm guessing it's Dwight Powell here, but yeah, he said this.
And then you know what Christian Wood says? He says a big F you!
Christian Wood. And Mike and Cory agrees again.
I say in that, too, if you put Christian Wood coming off the bench, you really don't know him well. And then he plays great. And he plays so great that other teams want to offer him 4 years and $100 million in the offseason, and he's an unrestricted free agent. And he says, F you to the Dallas Mavericks when they want to just match it. Like, yeah, well, this team wants to start me. They want me to be like a focal point of this team. You guys made me prove all of these things. So F you, I'm going to sign with another team. You do have to watch the kind of attitude of a new player that you have. And right now, I do think they're going to take a risk with Christian Wood. I think he's going to be great. I think he's going to be our second player. I think he's going to be a borderline all-star. Obviously, very tough to make it when you're coming off the bench of your own team. But I think he can be a 20-10 guy and be Luka's kind of guy. I'd like to get another guy, too, with him. But I do think you're taking a risk by bringing him off the bench.
We got one more here. This is from Mike.
You don't want to be a sucker.
That's true.
That is true, Mike. You don't want to just let somebody pull the wool over your eyes, because if that's the case and you're a sucker, then you're going to be sticky with wool all over the place.
I've been a sucker plenty of times.
Yeah, but don't let it happen. It's not going to happen out here, man. Not here at the Dallas Card Show.
It kind of did happen.
Well, not today, though.
Okay.
Not this weekend. It won't happen. Not to you, Mike. I'll never let it happen again. But you know what? We're getting ready to shut things down here for the KNC Masterpiece, but we're going to turn things over to the G-Bag Nation, who's also going to be out here at the Card Show all evening long. So get on out here. We'll do that next on the
Wait, you're not even voting?
Yeah, I'm going to vote for Mike.
Yeah, Mike was on this one.
Oh, yeah, you know what? I got to keep tally of who's won.
You know what?
We're voting. Tally.
We're just voting for Mike. I agree. We're voting for Mike today.
Mike likes it, and Cory's cool with that.